Hi everyone, and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes. And today we are going to be making homemade crumpets. These are so good, easy to make, and require very few ingredients. So let's go over the ingredients we have in our bowl here. What we have is some flour, sugar, baking powder, instant dry yeast, and some salt. Now what I have here is just some water. We will be warming up our water until it reaches 115 degrees Fahrenheit. So between 115 and 120 is good. And what I have here are some 4-inch rings. So I actually bought these on Amazon. You can buy them on Amazon or any kitchen place that you find close by. Usually would carry things like this. You also want to have a skillet and some butter and vegetable oil. So we will be mixing the two, and that's pretty much it. So let's move on to making our crumpets. Okay, so I have already warmed up my water here. I just placed it in the microwave for 35 seconds. And you want to make sure that you don't make your water too hot. It has to be between those temperatures because it might kill your yeast. Now, if you don't have your water warm enough, it might not make your yeast bloom. So very important to have it between those two temperatures, and everything will work out. Now, the first thing we are going to do is place all of our dry ingredients here into our bowl, and we're going to give those ingredients a good whisk. Once we have done that, we are going to add in our warm water, and we are going to mix everything together until it forms a dough. After that, we will cover our dough here with some plastic wrap, and we will allow it to rise for 15 minutes. Okay, so when I was mixing my dough here, I just switched to a spatula because it is much easier, of course. And I just kept on mixing the dough, almost kneading it with the spatula until it became as smooth as possible. So now I have it wrapped with some plastic wrap, and I'm going to place a clean tea towel on top of it, and I'm going to place it in my microwave for 15 minutes, of course with my microwave turned off. And we are going to allow our dough to rise, and then I will meet you right back here when we are ready to cook our crumpets. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes, and I'm just going to show you my dough here. Now it has risen nicely, as you can see. Now it won't be, rising up to the top of the bowl, obviously. So now you want to have your skillet preheated on medium heat, and you want to make sure that your rings, your crumpet rings, are greased with some non-stick spray, okay? Or some vegetable oil is fine too. Okay, so now for cooking our crumpets, I have already preheated my skillet, and then I added 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a large ice cream scoop, which I have greased with some non-stick spray. You can also grease it with some vegetable oil. And I'm going to use that as my measuring for each crumpet. You can use 1/4 cup measuring cup. You can use that as well. Just make sure you grease it because it's so much easier for the dough to come out of it. And now I'm placing in my greased crumpet circles here that we are going to use to form our crumpets. And I'm just going to take my ice cream scoop, place it in each one, and just gently spread it. And I have my skillet here on more of a low temperature, not so much a medium low. You will notice that the top here starts to bubble, and that's when you know it is time to flip. Okay, so it's been about 7 minutes. Now you want to now remove your rings very carefully with some tongs. And you want to make sure that you don't flip your crumpets until the bubbles have popped. As you can see, there are holes on the top of the crumpets. So this is the time you are supposed to flip your crumpets. When we flip them, we are only going to cook them for about 1 minute longer, just to give our top here a nice light golden color. Okay, so I have finished cooking all of my crumpets, and now we are definitely ready to try one. I don't have much to say, but they are perfect. They are so good and definitely easy to put together. You guys really need to give these a try. You are going to love them. And that's about it. Easy to make, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new and delicious recipe. Share the recipe with your family and friends, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The links will be in the description box below along with the recipe. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye everyone.